Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk with me, Recap. What's going on, man? Aaron Rodgers will be special for the Jets this season. Man, football is back. I'm excited with that. You know what I mean? I'm super excited. You know what I mean? Like I said, Aaron Rodgers will be he will be super special for the Jets. Now, if he stay healthy, if everything work out, this is based on. I'm just saying, if everything work out, man, we're gonna have a special season. Man, Jets fans, we're gonna be excited on Sundays. We're gonna be excited Monday night. You know what I mean? Monday night to be ready, man. Let's go. You know what I mean? But all that stuff is predicated on how well Aaron Rodgers can play. From what I see in practice, of course, people say, "Oh, he's old." And give the guy a chance to let him do his thing. You know what I mean? I know that the offensive lineman revamp. Uh, you know, uh, the only issue I saw was you know you know uh, the only issue with our center. We gotta do something with our center. We gotta make sure. But I think that Tippman is working on everything, making sure everything is good. But from what I'm seeing, we're ready, man. If he stay healthy, I would love that. He's gonna do great for the Jets. Our defense is gonna be great. When offense playing well, the defense is motivated. And this is a Super Bowl. Break, man. Anyway, man, Son Reddick, man, come on, man. Yeah, we don't need you, but we need you, man. Stop playing game. Come on board. But the Jets name, already for the season, they have the team captain. Of course, you have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. They have four captains, 14 captain. Of course, you have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, which is you're also going to have that on offense. You have C.J. Mosley linebacker. C.J. Mosley is the anchor of the defense. The guys who motivate. That's a leader of the defense, man. So I'm excited about that. Then you have your DT. You have Quentin Williams, of course, as the motivator, the guy who, when he's on, he's on. And I'm looking forward for him to have a monstrous season. You got paid. Go. Last year, forget last year. You got paid. Go and deliver. You know what I mean? Then you have Thomas Marston on special team and to do it. Here's my prediction, man. I know I might be biased as a Jets fan because I'm a fan, but I'm looking at it. If everything stays the way it's supposed to, if it stays the way it's supposed to, you know what I mean? We saw three plays. We saw one. Aaron Rodgers came in last year. He came in blank. I blank. I turn around. guy was guy was gone, man. I'm hoping that things can be better. But if everything work out, in Jesus' name, if everything works out, man, I know we have Tyra Taylor that could do some stuff, but if everything work out, if it works out the way it should, Aaron Rodgers should easily have 4,200 yards. 4,200 yards, easy. How many touchdowns? I'm not gonna go there. If you give me 4,200 yards, at least 30 touchdowns, which is probably too much. I would say 27. Still big numbers, right? Still big. But I'll take 30. I'm gonna stay with 30 touchdowns. He's coming back MVP form, a pissed off player. People just forget about him. The forgotten, the unsung hero, man, is coming in. He could give you 4,200 yards easy. And then we have Brees Hall. You know what I mean? Brees Hall coming in to show, hey, he didn't get a chance to play with Aaron Rodgers like that, to show people, hey, he's a bad man. He's playing for that contract. He's playing for that contract. I could see him putting up 1,700 yards total, right? I'm gonna be realistic total because he is a threat to catch the ball. So I would say 1,700 like total. Now, I'm not gonna give you how many yards you would have rushing. I'm just saying, I said total, 1,700 yard total, and maybe 10 touchdowns, 10 to 12 touchdowns. I'll take that. Total. If you go off, I'll take it. But I'll take 10 to 12 touchdowns for the season total. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, he with Aaron Rodgers staying healthy, you see what he did year one, year two with Zach Wilson. Trash Zach Wilson, who Denver, who's shipped him to Denver, and he's people were saying the Jets didn't give him a chance. He went to Denver with Sean Payton, who's supposed to be a quarterback guru. The rookie already beat him out, and they trying to ship him out. They trying to ship him out and get him out of there. You know what I mean? So Garrett Wilson with Tyrod Taylor, you know what I mean, with Aaron Rodgers. Come on, I can see him doing 1,300 yards easy. So there's a possibility, you get 1,300 yards from Garrett Wilson, maybe 12 touchdowns. So can you imagine Breece Hall total yard, 1,700 yard total. That's passing and rushing, right? He's gonna give you 1,000, 1,100 yards rushing, easy. Right? You're gonna get 1,100 yards from him, easy. If you can get at least 600 yards, you know what I mean? Those little screen passes and take it to the house. You can get 600 yards from him for the season. That's 1,700 yard total. He might do more. If he could give me a 2,000 yards total and 15 touchdowns, I'll take that any day. But let's be realistic. If Aaron Rodgers stay healthy, Breece Hall can give you, but because now the focal point is not on him. You're not gonna see an 8-man front with Aaron Rodgers in the game. With Aaron Rodgers, you have Mike Williams out there, Garrett Wilson out there, you know what I mean? Confident out there, well, tight end, Breece Hall's not gonna see an 8-man front. No team, no defense is that stupid and no team except the Jets have the two best corners. The Jets have the three best corners in the game. You have Reed, you have Sauce, you have Michael Carter, the second. Michael Carter the second is the best slot corners in the game. Look that up. You know what I mean? The guys, come on. Number one, Michael Carter is the best slot corner in the game in the NFL. You can look that up, but hey, at the end of the day, you do what you got to do. But I'm saying, I'm looking at the Jets. It's easy to have the numbers you have, the players you have. If Aaron Rodgers stay healthy, you're not gonna see you're not gonna see defense giving Breece Hall an 8-man front. He might see 6. Of course, they're gonna show 7, but one the linebacker gonna jump in coverage to block to account for our tight end, and also Breece Hall. So Breece Hall's gonna be good. Most time again, he's gonna line up. You don't know if he's gonna catch the ball, or if he's gonna run the ball, which is similar you're gonna see with the Eagles with Saquon Barkley. And by the way, man, for Eagle fans, you should be excited, man. Eagle might go undefeated. You know what I mean? But like I said. So seeing that is going to be great for Breece Hall to come in to eat up. With 8-man front playing with Zach Wilson, playing with Zach Trash and Ned Wilson, you saw what he did. But this time around, having a player like Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be great for him. So it'll be easy to, I said 1,100 yards. The guy might go for 1,300 yards. 1,400 easy, but I'm giving him total 1,700 yard total. That's passing and rushing. That's catching right now. That's catching. That's receiving and rushing. So I'm doing that. So if we could get, I'm saying 12 touchdown total, right? 10 to 12 touchdown total. If we could get 15 touchdown from Breece Hall, man, might be the best running back in the game. And then you have Garrett Wilson out there with Mike Williams. So having Mike Williams was a threat. Mike Williams ready for week 1, so that's super exciting to me to see him practice. Of course, at first, seeing him out there, from the PUP list, coming and playing, practicing, and that's what you want to see. Of course, the Jets kept him, similar to Tyron Smith. They make sure to keep him on that calorie count to make sure you're not giving him too many plays, which was good. But he's ready for week one. He's elevated, ready for week one. So I want to see. They're not gonna just play him high minutes. And of course, you're gonna see. They're gonna manage him a lot to make sure. He does what he needs to do, whatever. So the Jets gonna be good, which is why you see other receivers needs to step up to do what they got to do, man. But having Garrett Wilson out there where he's not facing double coverage, you know what I mean? So he's gonna eat up. So this easy, he can go off, to get 1,300 yards. Now, is it possible for him to do more? Yes, but I'm gonna be realistic because you saw what he did for from year one to year two, right? With Zach Wilson, who's trash. The Jets didn't have a quarterback, but now the Jets have they have a great quarterback, and so I'm excited, with that to no matter what happened, he's gonna be good. Having Aaron Rodgers there, you have Tyler Taylor there, so we ready. The Jets are ready. So that would be a great season, for Garrett Wilson. But I'm saying if Garrett Wilson can get 10 to 12 touchdowns, it's a successful season. The Jets are a playoff team. You know what I mean? So if he's able to get 1,300 yards, Mike Williams and any other receivers are able to get 9 to 1,000. Brees Hall able to get 1,700 total yards. Aaron Rodgers able to throw 4,200 yards, at least 30 to 32 touchdowns. That's a playoff team. In the playoff, any given Sunday, then you're able to step up to do what you got to do, man. But anyway, like I said, man, with looking at the Jets 53-man roster, of course you got 25 on offense, 25 on defense, and 3 in special team. At quarterback, of course you have Aaron Rodgers and Tyler Taylor. You know what I mean? I would have loved for the Jets to carry a third quarterback, but of course with the running back, they carrying 4 running backs. You have Brees Hall. Number 1, you have Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen, who's a monster, right? People are talking about Derrick Henry. Braylon Allen is a beast. He's he's a monster. He's running over people. So I think that Brees Hall production, would drop a little bit because he's not gonna. But that's gonna keep him fresh. All right, that's gonna keep him fresh during the season. Ready for the playoffs or whatever. So because he has somebody a true threat that can do that. So Braylon Allen is there. Then you have Isaiah Davis. You have Isaiah Davis, who's also another threat like Braylon Allen. So the monsters. Then you have Easy Abanikanda, who's from what I was hearing, he's a possibility to be traded, but they just elected to keep him, because the kid is nice. You know what I mean? He's a threat. He's a home run hitter. So when he get the opportunity, so being with Aaron Rodgers there, so you're gonna see more of him. So of course the Jets kept him, right? So you have the 4 monsters with the Jets on running back, wide receivers. Of course, I talk about Garrett Wilson, going off. You have Mike Williams. If Mike Williams stay healthy, of course, which is why Allen Lazard has to step up his game. You know what I mean? He was gonna get traded to the Raiders, but the Jets, kept him because Aaron Rodgers said, "Hey, he will be better this time around." So this is the time that for Allen Lazard to step up with because Mike Williams gonna be on a minute count, right? Because again, the guy was when he's not injured, when he's healthy, Mike Williams is a threat. But which is why, of course, the Chargers let him go because $20 million for receivers who's getting hurt, that was a lot. But when he stayed healthy, man, you know what I mean. So that's how I want to see a healthy Mike Williams this season with the Jets. You know what I mean. You have Garrett Wilson, you have Mike Williams, and you have Allen Lazard as a third receiver. So let's see what he does with Aaron Rodgers because he dropped a lot of balls. But I saw him, catching a lot of balls. During the off season, he did a lot. So we'll see what happened. You know what I mean? You have Xavier Gibson. Xavier Gibson, he's a punt returner, but also wide receiver. He did a lot last year with trash. We didn't have a quarterback, but he did enough. You have Malachi Curley. Malachi Curley, who's I haven't seen in practice having the presence of Mike Williams. Alan Lazar, who's doing whatever, so he's all he disappeared a little bit. He's not the same college player that I saw, but I think that things will be better. Right? I think things will be better for him. Then you have Jason Brownlee. Jason Brownlee is man, he's doing everything he can to stay on the team, right? We'll see what happens. So having Malachi will be a kickoff returner. Let's see Jason Brownlee what he does, right? With Aaron Rodgers, whatever. He showed a lot of flashes of, watching him in practice. He showed a lot of flashes, and also the preseason. So let's see what he does. Earth Charles, of course, that's a special team player, but those are guys who can catch the ball when you need those slot receivers to be able to do it, which what Malachi Curley will be able to do for the Jets. But still, you have the threat. A tight end, you have Tyler Conklin. Tyler Conklin, of course, he had to catch the ball, and that was been the problem with the Vikings. Also, last year with the Jets. You gotta catch the ball. Too many drops when you open. You gotta do that, right? So that was our problem with him. So if he could stay healthy, I could see him getting 1,000 yards this season. I could see him easily getting 1,000 yards. At least going to give you 10 to 12 touchdowns if he stay healthy. And if he stay healthy, that's number one. And also, if he catches the ball, but he's gonna share time with Jeremy Rucker. Jeremy Rucker, who's a second year, and you see him doing better. So I'm excited with that. Tackles. Tackles. We have Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith is the best deal the Jets ever did. And it says a lot about the Cowboys for him to left the Cowboys to take less money to come to the Jets. Man, Jerry Jones must have pissed him off. But that's a steal for us. Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses, for the Jets. I'm super excited. We let him go because Joe Douglas, man, I don't know what Joe was thinking, but hey, got an opportunity to take him back, and we did. Olu Fashanu, of course, he's gonna, I'm hoping that we don't see him. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping we don't see him because, of course, you have Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses, and you got Carter Warren, Max Mitchell, those players, so to elevate the offensive line. I'm hoping again those guys, we won't need to because at guard, of course you have, AVT, Elijah Vera Tucker, you have John Simpson, you have Xavier Newman, at center, of course, you have Joe Tippmann. I need him to step it up to do his thing. You have Wes as well. We'll see what happened with that, man. We'll see what happened with that. And of course, we carrying 11 defensive line. You have Jermaine Johnson the second. Hey, at Son Reddick, we still need you if you want to come in. And But hey, we got Michael Clemens. That's taking that spot, right? For Son Reddick, Will McDonald. Tack McKinley, who's doing this thing. Braden McGregor, man, he's stepping it up. He's stepping it up. Eric Watts, so the Jets have fresh leg, at the edge. For the interior, of course, you have Quentin Williams in the interior. You have John, Javon Kinlaw, Solomon Thomas, Leonard Taylor. Leonard Taylor is a steal of the draft. You didn't undrafted player coming in. I've seen him play. The guy's a beast. He's a see ball, get ball type of player. So I'm excited. Our interior lineman is pretty good. Our edge is pretty good. So that we got to stay healthy. Of course. Linebacker, of course, C.J. Mosley and Quincy Williams. Those guys are just sideline to sideline players. And those are two guys who's gonna keep staying healthy. That's gonna keep keep the run game down. So I'm excited with that. Jamin Sherwood, Zaire Barnes, Chaz, of course, outside corners you have Sauce Gardner DJ Reed. You, listen, Quantez Stegers, man, he's a hungry dude, and you're gonna see a lot from him. I've seen him in practice. He's hungry. He is hungry, and this is a guy who's in the NFL, who's on the Jets. He's gonna be, of course, you're gonna see him on special team too. But but with Jared Bernard, but he's gonna do. You're gonna see a lot of playing time from him. He's a ball hog, and I'm excited with that. He's on the team. Michael Carter on the slot. I told you. Brendan Equals, but we have Michael Carter at second. I told you he was the best slot corner in the game. And I hope these guys stay healthy for you to see the true Jets defense, man. You know what I mean? Strong safety. We got Chuck Clark. Isaiah Oliver. Chuck Clark, of course, to do what he does, being healthy. That's just something you want to see. You know what I mean? And free safety. Ashton Davis and Tony Adam. Tony Adam, of course, having those guys healthy, man. It's gonna be exciting to see. We have a kicker, Greg Zerline, Thomas Morstead, and then long snapper Thomas Hennessy. But now, Hassan Reddick, come on, man. Jordan Travis, of course. Those are players who's redshirt this. This is redshirt this year. Lecky Fotu and Kenny Uber, those players are redshirt. They're not playing this year, whatever, because of course they're hurt. I love that the Jets giving Jordan Travis time to heal, not rushing him. Let him take his time to fully heal, fully be healthy. Take your time. You have the year off to relax and watch and learn. You watching behind Aaron Rodgers. With the Lord's help, I'm hoping he stay healthy all season, next season, following season, third, fourth season, fifth season. We could just win Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. I'm hoping he stay here for 10 years, 50 something years old, 80 years old, whatever, and still winning Super Bowl for us. I'm hoping the Jets keep Tyler Taylor as a true backup. 50 years old, I can do his thing. So by the time they give the rent to Jordan Travis, he's ready without rushing him, and he's doing his thing. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for that. But anyway, it's worth noting, man, there's a lot of black owners, shareholders in the NFL. So you gotta give them credit. You gotta give credit to work done. I would love to see the majority owner, and I thought that Magic Johnson working to get an NFL team. Well, he's a minority owner with the Commanders, but I'm hoping to see a majority owner, a guy who's dictating what's going on. There's a lot of people behind the scene who have shareholder. Of course, you got work done with you have a part owner, a minority owner. You have a stake. You got a couple share with Atlanta Falcons because they have a lot of that. And shout out to the owner, man, Atlanta. He makes sure that to give minority ownership of to black businesses, black to a lot of blacks. You push for that. And Arthur Blanksman, great dude. You meet him, very humble. He's a billionaire, but still very humble. You wouldn't even know he's a billionaire. The conversation is fluid, man. Anyway, Melody Hobson, shareholder of the Denver Broncos. She's doing, great executive. Condoleezza Rice, part owner of the Denver Broncos. Lewis Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton is a part owner of the Denver Broncos. You gotta give him credit for for that. Magic Johnson, of course, I mentioned, part owner of the Commanders. So Venus and Serena Williams, part owner of the Miami Dolphins. John Starworth, part owner of Pittsburgh Steelers. Great organization. Which is something that the Rooneys push for him, former player, to give him stake of the company, and that says a lot. Will Parker, of course, part owner, the Atlanta Falcon, Dominic Dowles, she's part owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Um, Rosalind Brewer, part owner of the Atlanta Falcons, and you have Rashawn Williams, part owner of the Atlanta Falcons, because of Arthur Blanks. Arthur Blanks makes sure that to he called Rashawn Williams, Rosalind Brewer, Dominic Bowers, Willie Parker, Derek Dunn. Those are people who were in an organization for a while, to make sure that to give them a stake in the company, not just his family, but to make sure that those people, of course, it's not cheap. It was not cheap, but still, to give them ownership. So that's something that I'm super excited for. But I'm hoping to see more black ownership. You know what I mean? We billionaires too. We have money too. We gotta invest. So shout out to that. So anytime you see team open to having blacks ownership, to come in a company, to buy stick in the company, it says something, right? When you work for a company, or you invest sweat and your blood, sweat, and tears. So it's good to see you value. It's good to see that the company is open, that the organization is open to allow your investment. So which is good, man. So week one, man. Of course, we see Kansas City Chief. I talk about that. Go watch our video. It should be posted. You see, Kansas City Chief. Beat the Baltimore Ravens, but the NFL, man, come on, you know what I mean. So, but I'm excited tomorrow to see Green Bay with playing the Eagles. You know what I mean. So it's gonna be a good game Monday night with the Jets. You know what I mean. There's a lot of games coming in. There's a lot of games, man. So I'm excited to see that the Panthers with Panthers playing the Saints, the Giants doing their thing with the Vikings, so the Bengals with the Patriots, the Falcons with the Steelers, you know what I mean. So it's gonna be great to see Texans playing the Colts, you know what I mean. Arizona Cardinal with the Bills, Titans with the Bears, Jaguars with Dolphins, Broncos, Seahawks, Raiders, Chargers, Cowboys, playing Cleveland, the Commanders playing the Bucks, the Rams playing Detroit Lions, and then watching my Jets on Monday night. So that's gonna be playing San Francisco 49ers, week one. So this is gonna be a test, a true test for a lot of teams. You know what I mean? A true test for a lot of teams to see, what the team's able to do, the ability to step up to match up. This is, you've been practicing, you've been with each other, right? Now you have an opportunity to hit somebody else, man. You know what I mean? You practicing with each other, you don't want to hurt your own players, but now this is where you just let loose all the training, all the matchup, all the video you watch, all the stuff. So it is, this is the time to unleash it, to let it go. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited with that, man. Also with it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough for Bengals, man. Chase, you know what I mean? He's not ready to play, man. He's not playing, and I felt bad for Mike Brown, man. You gotta give him. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm super excited, Jets fans. Let's go. The season is here. Let's go, man. JETS. Let's do this, man. Football is here. You know what I mean? Football is here, man. Don't call me on. You know what I mean? Thursday night. It's gonna be Thursday night football. It's gonna be Friday night football, Saturday night football, and Sunday night. It's gonna, man, on Sunday and Monday night football. Man, listen, man. I'm sorry. when football season, man, if you need me, You know, I'm a little busy. Sometimes, you know, we hanging out during the week. We talk after football. Anyway, man, sports talk. Peace out.